Hi, Flow members. My name is Susan. Today we're going to be doing a Barre BPM class. Class will be about 45 minutes long, and I hope you enjoy it. So for today's class, we have a few optional props. A chair, mainly if you would like it for balance, or you are unable to come down onto hands and knees, you may want to use the chair instead. And a pair of light hand weights. I have 5 pounds. You can use 3 pounds, anything in between, whatever your preference is. If you have anything like water bottles or cans of anything that you can comfortably hold in your hands, you're welcome to use those as well. So let's get started. We're going to start in a parallel first position. Think right underneath those sit bones, so a nice narrow parallel. We're going to start with a big breath and a plie. So stretch those arms up overhead, lengthening through the sides of the body, and then deep plie, round through the back. Scoop those arms in front and stretching up again. And fold forward. Making sure when you plie, when you bend those knees, they track right over the toes and those heels stay down. We don't want those heels lifting up. Send the tailbone low and down. We're going to take 2 more. Up and down and stretch and down. Hold it here. Grab opposite elbows. Lengthen the legs ever so slightly and then just hold it here for a swing. Just swinging back and forth, stretching out the spine, letting the head hang. And then pause and center. Let's take those fingertips to the floor. And it's perfectly fine if you can't make contact with the floor. We're just going to start to jog out those legs a little bit. Just little jogs, stretching out the backs of the legs. I have light fingertips on the floor here, no real pressure. But again, if you can't quite get down to the floor, just hold those elbows still, like we were doing before, and jog it out here. 4, 3, 2, bend those knees, pull the belly up and in to start that roll back up to standing, all the way tall. And then we're going to come from our parallel first position to heels together, to a true first. And we're going to move the toes in and out from first turned out to parallel. So in and out. And parallel and out. Just rotating from those hips. Hands can just be on your hips and out for 4 and 3. Just warming up the hips, getting that rotation. Last time, we're going to stay turned out and take it to a second position. Nice wide position, still turned out, toes pointing away, heels pointing in. Hands can stay at the hips, or you can take the arms open to second position. And we're going to lift the heels for a releve and lower the heels down. And lift and down. Now, if you'd like to add some arms in, you can take those arms overhead as you lift those heels, back out to second as you lower. And up and down and lift and down, up and down. 4 more here. Hands can of course stay on those hips. Nice, last 2. Nice. Let's hold it here, deep plie. Knees land right over the ankles and up and down and up and down and up and down. If you want to add those arms in, they come forward and open, and forward and open, and in. Arms are optional. Feel free to leave those hands on the hips or the arms open to second. 4 and open. 3 and 2. Let's hold this next one here. We're going to take it back into our releve and combine those last 2. Arms overhead if you want to add those arms in, and down, plie, and up. Releve, heels down, plie, and back. Up, and open, plie, and open. Good. Up, down, and open. 4, and plie. And 3, deep bend. Lift those heels. Get low. Last time, we're going to hold it low in that deep plie. Hold those arms center. We're going to keep that deep plie. Heels stay down. And you're going to twist back to one side, keeping the other arm forward and center. Twist back and center, and back, and center. Twist, and twist, and twist, and back. Keep reaching with that back arm. 4, and reach, and 3. Follow that arm back with your gaze. Last 2, and back. Last time, and back. Hold it here. Open those arms out. We're going to go side to side. You're going to reach to the outside of your ankle. Bend that other arm in. Stretch down for that ankle. And back. Reach to the other side. Other arm bends and slides up your rib cage. And center. And down. And center. And down. Try to stay low in those legs. Getting a little bit lower as you reach for that ankle. And down. Working through that waistline. And center, and low, and center. Good. And reach. We'll take one more time each side here. And center, and reach, and center. Let's reach those arms up by the ears. And we're going to take that same side bend, keeping the arms here, staying in that bend. And reach, and center. Stretch those arms, and center. And reach, and center, and stretch. Whew. And we feel in those legs. And stretch. And reach through those fingertips. And reach. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it here. We're going to bring the hands to the hips to start to get those feet in place. We're going to take a little tap side to side. Just getting that in place first. Let's add some arms. Reach and reach. Just a little swing and swing and swing. Swing. And let's add a little lift of that leg. And lift and lift. Get into that glute. Reach through that leg. Point that foot if you can. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you're welcome to flex that foot. That's fine. For 8, and reach. 7, reach. 6, 5, shoulders down, chest proud. Good. And last one, come back to center. Holding it here, we're going to take some slow marches. Just pulling those knees up. Watch out when you march that we don't kind of crunch forward or send that tailbone under. We want to stay nice and tall. Tailbone pointing straight down. Nice neutral pelvis and spine. Let's add some arms to this. So we'll take those arms overhead. We're going to tap underneath that marching leg. Underneath that knee. And down. Tap. And tap. And tap. For 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. Pull that knee way in. 4. And 3. 2. Last one. We're going to stay parallel. Hands come to the hips. Then we're going to take a plie in first. And up. And down. So it's not a big movement because we do want to keep that tailbone pointing straight down. We don't want to send the tailbone back and shoulders forward. We don't want to do something like this. We want to try to avoid that. Send that tailbone straight down. Heels stay down. And back. Now we're going to add a little lift out to the side. A little kick with that leg. It looks like this. Plie and lift. Stop center. Plie, other side, lift. Plie and lift. And I am flexing my foot for this set. Oh, kicks. And down. And lift. Plie. Center. Plie. And kick. Nice. 4 more sets. 4. And kick. And kick. 3. Lift. And lift. Last 2 sets. Up. and up. Last time. Keep breathing. We're going to hold it here in our parallel first. We're going to lift those heels up. This is where you might want that chair. If you'd like to position that chair directly in front of you for a little bit of help with balance here, that is perfectly fine. Otherwise, you can just hold it here with your hands at the hips. And we're going to take little pulses here. Little pulses. Heels lifted. And again, that's a lot of balance. So feel free to grab that chair, and I'll show how to use that. You just hold on to it in your parallel first. Just a little bit of help with balance here. Nice. All right, now we're going to take full range all the way up and down and stretch and down and stretch and down, up and down, reach and push. Last two, up and up, half range. You're going to come down, come halfway up and low and halfway up. So it's not really the pulse that we started with. It's just half range. So we're not really speeding it up. It's not a fast movement. Find that half range for yourself. Tailbone going straight down to the floor. Good. Nice. 4, 3, proud chest. Last one, hold it down, back to pulses. Down and down, down and down. Nice, 8 more here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're holding it low here. Stay low in the body, lower the heels, lift the heels. Down and up, down and lift, down and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the heels up on this next one, back to full range. Stretch should feel great, like a nice big stretch. And up and down, full range, and up and down and up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now to half range. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. See how high you can keep those heels. Down and up. 8, 7, 6. Those legs should be talking. 4, 3, 2. Are we ready for our pulses? Last one. Come that halfway up and then down and down. Almost there. Down and down. Keep pulsing. Easy shoulders. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Lower one heel and lift and down and up, down and up, down and up, and down. The rest of the body stays nice and low, like you're underneath a low ceiling. 4, keep going. 3, almost there. 2, last time, and down. Go ahead, stretch it all the way up first, and then lower those heels to finish. You can take that chair and move it out of the way for now. And we are going to grab our hand weights. So we're going to come to our first position, heels together and toes apart. And we're going to be doing a lateral raise with our arms. So of course, if you don't have weights, you can do this whole thing without weights and just do that arm movement without that weight. So we're going to go from first position to second position with that lateral raise, come back to first, and then we'll take it right to the other side. So alternating sides, here we go. Step it out to the right and center and left and center and right and left Getting a nice wide second. Knees land right over ankles. Good. 4, 3, 2. Okay, so we're gonna stay to the right side. We're gonna change the arms. Arms come up, you're gonna open and close for a chest fly. Open and close and open and close and open. Now we're gonna take that leg across. Looks like this. And reach it across. Get that inner thigh work. Open and reach it across and open. Reach it across and open. Reach it across. 4 more. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. 2. We're gonna hold this last one across. Hold it here. Open those arms back out. Little lifts. Leg and arms pump up to the ceiling. Hand up. Keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Take it back to first. We're coming back to that lateral raise that we started with, and we're going just to that other side first. So out and in, and out, and out, and out. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now we're going to take that leg across. So second, reach across, and second, and reach across, and second. And you can have that leg off the floor for that reach, or you can tap those toes down onto the floor for some balance. And reach, and reach, and reach. 2 more here and we hold it. Here we go. Hold it here. We're going back to those cactus arms. Same pulse up. And up. And up. Almost there. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Bring it down. Shake those arms out. Give them a roll. All right. So we're coming back. We're coming to marches. Parallel position. Bicep curl. With those marches, we're going to give those shoulders just a little rest. So little marches up and up. Should feel a little bit like a rest. Still moving, of course, but a lot less work on those shoulders. I'm going to take 8 more here. 8, 7, 6. Really push the floor away with those marches. Work through those feet. Good. Okay, nice. Okay, so now we're going to take that right leg up and lift those elbows up high. You're going to stretch that leg out and bend it in, keeping it lifted the whole time. Stretch out and in, and stretch, and in, and stretch, and stretch. Hold it here, little lift to the ceiling. Stretch, and in, and reach, and in, and reach, and reach. Bring it down, back to regular marches with your bicep curl. And up, and up. Nice. Just keeping that body moving, getting a tiny little rest. 4, 3, 2. Okay, last one. Keep the other leg up. Lift those elbows up. Stretch the leg forward, reach the arms forward. Bend everything. and stretch, and bend, and stretch, and bend. Whew. Holding your balance. Hold it here. Up and in, and stretch, and in, and reach, and reach. Bring it in. Okay, we'll go back to our first position, heels together, toes apart. And we're going to lift those heels here. Take the hands to the hips to get into position. And then we're going to take a plie and straighten. Starting with just those legs. So just a demi-plie, about halfway down. We're going to take those hands to the shoulders. And we're going to take an overhead press, just one arm at a time. So as you bend, as the legs bend and the body goes down, that arm goes up overhead. And in, and other side. Push. And in, and push, and zip those legs, and push, and zip those legs, and push, and up, up, and push, down, and up, and down. Nice. Push. Keep breathing. Push. And push. We have 4 more sets. 4. Good. 3. Belly tight. Zipping up those legs each time. Last 2 sets. And last time. Nice job. Okay, we're going to place those weights down. Now, if you'd like to use your chair, you can turn that chair once again the way it was before. And you're going to take a nice flat back here, elbows resting on the chair, feet start right underneath the hips. If you are okay to come down onto your elbows and knees, go for it. I'm down onto forearms and knees. My bottom is in the air. And I'm going to start with my left leg. I'm going to keep my knee bent, and I'm going to send it up to the ceiling like I'm trying to stamp the ceiling with my toes. Tap the ceiling with my toes down. And lift. Belly tight. And lift. And down. And up. And up. And lift. And up. 4, 3, 2 more. We're going to hold the next one up. Hold it up. From here, keep that knee lifted. Straighten that leg. Bend it again. Think about lifting it higher as you straighten it, and then even higher again as you bend it, trying to bend it in so far that you kind of kick yourself in the tush. Like you're trying to, at least. And bend. Straighten and bend and straighten. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it bent. Stay here, little pulses up to the ceiling and lift. Keep that knee strongly bent. Up and up. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Keep that knee bent. Turn the knee out. Close point to the side. And then bring that bent leg down. Your ankles kind of cross here. And then lift it up. And down. And lift. And in. And up. And up. We're doing that whole sequence again in this turned out position. And up. 2 more. Down and lift. Hold the next one up. Here we go. Hold it up. Keep it turned out. Straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Keep that knee up and turned out and bend and straighten and bend. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. We're holding it bent on this last one. Here we go. Little pumps to the ceiling. Up. And up, and up, good, and up. Almost there. Tiny, tiny. Really isolating that muscle. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. Sit down into a child's pose. Take a quick stretch here. Deep breaths. All right, let's come back up. I'm going to turn around just so you have a better view, and we're going to do the other side. So down onto elbows and knees, or if you're using that chair, elbows down onto that chair. Nice flat back. Either way, starting with that bent knee, up and in, and lift, and in, and lift, and in, and up, and down. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. Keep it nice and high. Straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Good. And straighten and bend. Easy shoulders. Belly tight. 4 more here. 4. Try to lift it higher as you straighten it. Even higher as you bend it. Might not go higher. That's okay. Just think about it. Last one. Hold it bent. Knee is up. Knee is strongly bent. Little pumps to the ceiling. Up and up and up. Keep breathing. Almost there. Here we go. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep bending that knee. Keep it bent. Turn that leg out. In, ankles cross here. Lift it up. And in, and lift, and down, and up, down, and lift. Nice wide turn out. Down. 2 more here. And up. Hold it up, and straighten, and bend, and straighten, and bend. Keep it turned out. Knee pointing to the side, and out. And in. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it bent. This last one. Here we go. This is it. Pump. And up. And up. And up. Try to open that leg even more. Make it small. Last 8. We can do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Whew. Let's stretch it back. Child's pose. Grab some water. All right. Let's get into our core work. So we're going to come sitting, and we're going to take our arms out to the side, roll a little bit back so you find that little spot of balance on your bottom. And we'll start with marches and up. We're going to add on to this in just a moment, but just get that movement going. Now let's take that same little tap with the hands underneath that knee that we did in the warm-up. Now, if you want to add a little bit more to this, take those arms overhead like we did in the warm-up. Take it there. You'll notice when those arms are overhead, that position gets hard to maintain. Those arms kind of want to pull you back. And 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. Okay, let's take those hands behind, and you're going to rest onto them. Lift those legs up in the air, stretch them straight, split them, and scissor, and scissor, scissor, and scissor. Totally fine if that bottom leg taps the floor. Don't put any weight down. And scissor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. We're taking it back to our marches. Arms come overhead or open to the side. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Keep that scoop. Try not to pop up each time. Stay back and down. And down. 4 more. 4. Quicker set this time. 3, 2, last one. Hold it here. Rather than going back to our scissors, we're going to take a set of tricep dips here. Lift the bottom up and dip and push. Dip and push. Now if that's too much, you can stay here and lower and push and lower and push. That's absolutely fine. You can even take those weights that we used earlier, take them up overhead and take it into an overhead tricep press here for that tricep work if you're not able to be on your wrists. 8 more here. This is 8 and push. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, you can do this, 2, last one, firm here. We're gonna lie all the way down onto the floor. You're gonna take your legs up into the air. They do not have to be perfectly straight. We just want them a little bit more straight than, a little bit straighter than a tabletop position. From here, head and shoulders curl up. You're gonna reach for your feet, for your ankles, little pulses up and up. We wanna keep those shoulders off the whole time. If you need to support your head and neck with your hands, that's absolutely fine. You do what you need to do. And reach up and up. Nice and classic. Reach and reach. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Take those legs to tabletop. If you need to release the head down for just a moment, go for it. Otherwise, stay up. We're going to take it into a bicycle crunch. Hands go behind the ears. Send one leg away. Twist. We're going to take a pattern of 1, 2, hold. So it looks like this. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold to the other side now. 1, 2, and hold. And 1, 2, and hold. Hold. And hold. Quick, slow. And quick, quick, slow. Making sure as you twist that we're not rocking side to side. Even when we're twisting, we're really solid into that mat. We're very much in control. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. We're over halfway there. Slow and quick, quick, slow. Slow. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, keep breathing. Nice, hug those knees into the chest. Give yourself just a little stretch here, a little rest, and then bring it on up. All right, so we're going to come back to some seated marches. And we're gonna take them a little bit differently this time. So hands come kind of by the hips, around there, a little bit behind you. And let's get that march in place first. Same march we had before, really pulling the belly in tight, really scooping. Think about the lower abdominals scooping to lift that leg up into that march. Light support with those hands, with those arms, not really leaning on them all that much. Now we're gonna add a lift of the opposite arm. Up and down. Reach and down. And up. And up. Reach and reach. And reach. 4 more. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. 2 and reach. Last time. And reach. Hold it here. Lift both legs up. Tap both legs away. And up. Lightest touch you can manage with those hands. And up. and lift. Now, if you can, reach those arms forward, palms face up, continue those taps. Down and up, down and up, down. Hold those legs up here. Pull one elbow back and twist and forward. Twist. Now, if you need to bring those feet down, that's absolutely fine. If you can, keep them up in the air. Find that spot of balance. And back. Back. Twist. One more time each side like this, and then we're gonna add that little toe tap back in. Here it goes. As you pull back, tap those heels down. Lift them as you come back to center. Tap and center. And center. Center. And center. And up. 4 more sets here. 4. And 3. 2. And last set. And pull yourself up. Nice job. So let's come over. We're going to take a forearm plank. And you're welcome to hold it here on your knees if that's your preferred plank. If you're able to come up onto those toes, we're going to hold it here. You can either hold that plank or you can take it into some knee taps, alternating. Rest of the body stays nice and still. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're coming right into a side plank here, onto your right forearm. You're welcome to come onto your knees, both knees here. If you prefer, you can send that top leg straight, or you can lift up onto both feet. Top arm can be reaching to the ceiling or on your hip. And we're going to take some hip dips here. Or hold that plank. And lift. And up. 4 more here. 4. All right, hold it here. Wrap under and open. For 7. 6. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Come back to that forearm plank. Your choice. Take it back to your knee taps if you're doing knee taps, or hold that plank if you prefer. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Roll to your other side. I'm going to switch around so that I'm facing you. You can stay where you are, either on knees. You can take that top leg long, or you can send both legs long. Top arm can be reaching to the ceiling. And bring your hand on your hip, your choice. Little dips. And dip. And dip. Nice. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Wrap and open. For 7, 6, 5. Last 4. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Back to your forearm plank. We're almost there. We're going to take a rock forward and back. Forward and back. And forward. And back. And back. Only 4 more, and then we stretch. 4. You can absolutely do this on your knees. Last one. Drop to those knees. Let's press it into a child's pose to start. Breathing. Deep breaths into that lower back. Come up to sitting. You're going to stretch both legs out in front of you. Reach those arms up by your ears. And then lengthen forward as much as you can. Round when you need to. Just taking a stretch over yourself. Keep breathing. Deep breaths. And then coming all the way up. We're going to send one leg back, one leg forward. So you're a bit staggered here. And then you're going to walk yourself forward. Lay your chest down onto that front leg. Breathe. And walk it in. And we'll switch the legs. And walking it forward. Stretching and breathing. And then walking it up. And staying here. Let's take that right leg forward. And then lean into that front leg. Make sure that that front knee is over your ankle, especially when you lean forward. You might have to kind of walk that foot forward a little bit more to ensure that the alignment stays correct. And then you're just going to send yourself back onto that back heel, stretching into that front hamstring, just rounding over yourself. And breathing. And let's switch. And just sending those hips forward, squeezing into that back glute, and sending that tailbone under. And then tucking those back toes under, and sending it back for that hamstring stretch. And coming up, take that leg back, and then send yourself into a forward bend, and rolling up. And then let's take that right leg back, stretching that quad if you'd like. Take that chair, use it for balance so you can really focus on that stretch. Pulling your heel to your bottom, and sending that knee forward. And let's send that leg behind, and then we'll send that same arm up and over, stretching that IT band. Then take the feet side by side again. Keep that arm up, drop it behind you, and find that stretch into your tricep. And let's take it to the other side. Finding that quad stretch. Pushing that knee forward, pulling that heel back. Send that leg behind you. Stretch up and over to stretch that IT band. Keep that arm there. Take the leg side by side, and then stretch the arm, pulling the belly tight here. And release that. Interlace those fingers. And press the hands forward, round through the back, bending those knees. I'll turn to the side so you can see that just a little bit better, really pulling the navel to the spine. And then stretch up overhead, stretch over to one side, back through center, back through center. Take that round in the center again. Take it all the way down, and then slowly stacking the spine up through center. Big shoulder roll at the top. Now let's finish the way we started. Parallel stance, big breath up, stretch, and round it down. 3 more, stretch, and round it down. And 2, and 1 more. Big breath, stretch, and round, and coming up to standing. Oh, thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I hope you got a good sweat in. As always, if you have any questions or feedback for us, please let us know. I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.